A new report by the Institute for Social Accountability, dubbed the People's Audit, has flagged hunger, joblessness and strained healthcare and education systems as critical areas that continue to suffer from little or no government funding. At the same event, Auditor General Nancy Gathungu pointed to poor governance, impunity and Parliament's failure to execute effective oversight as the root cause of Kenya's economic capture. Ayub Abdikadir has more.
Billed as a duel between the Constitution and corruption, the Okoa Uchumi coalition raised alarm over the gross mismanagement of the country's coffers.
She's right on that one, yeah.
Tracing what it termed original sins, highlighting the widening gap between political promises and economic reality, and expressing concern over the growing political stranglehold on state institutions.
Then we are also calling on Parliament to move very fast. Start with a motion and ensure that we stop securitizing our levies. Levies have been set up because they are a special purpose vehicle. If we deviate from that and must borrow for something else, then surely Parliament must come and take charge of that particular process.
There is need for supreme audit institutions such as the Office of the Auditor General of Kenya to engage citizens and civil society organizations in order to enhance audit impact and strengthen overall public accountability. After all, who gives a scorecard at the end of the year on how the budget has been implemented? It is a person who is directly impacted in their lives or in their livelihoods. So the citizens are the ones to give the scorecard.
The People's Audit by the Institute of Social Accountability cites the widening gap between tiny ultra-rich minority and a vast population living in abject poverty, a ballooning public debt, and the continued erosion of constitutional safeguards as key factors preventing the country from achieving its rightful economic potential. The congregation gave opposition voices a platform to challenge the plan to sell Safaricom shares, raising concerns over the lack of public participation.
The sale of the 15% stake GOK owns in Safaricom, part of the 35 we own as public. The current negotiation is giving Kenya a raw deal, and the consideration is an undervaluation. If there is no incompetence in the sale of the 15% GOK stake in Safaricom PLC, make the process competitive.
Come on, let's be factual. Why is it being hidden? Treasury mandarins did not know about this transaction until a few days ago. They did not know. It was structured elsewhere and presented to them. So we need to ask ourselves, why is Vodacom always interested in opaque, non-transparent transactions? Have you ever heard of Safaricom bidding for frequencies in this republic? They have never. Airtel bidded for their frequencies.
The united opposition also utilizing on the opportunity to fault the government over the socio-economic status of Kenyans.
Imagine it's about your health, about education, about the environment you work in, and about the things you care most about. It's about the state being able to implement the rights, basic needs that are in Article 43 of the Constitution.
The current regime, if that entrepreneurship and bottomish continues and is left unchecked, you cannot auction off to yourself what belongs to the people.
The launch of the People's Audit Report, which highlights how households are coping under squeezed budgets, comes just 2 weeks after an Oxfam report revealed widening disparities caused by decades of policy decisions that have excluded a majority of Kenyans from economic opportunities. Ayub Abdikadir, Citizen TV.